I'm Sarah Rathburn with Healthy Fayette County, wanting to bring opportunities for health and wellness to our community. And with me today with Healthy Fayette County is Tracy Burns.
And we have Marla Steele here from the Parks Department. So,
Marla, you want to talk to us a little bit about some of the programs and opportunities you have coming up?
Absolutely. We have lots of activities that we have planned for 2024. Right now we have Living Well, Aging Well going on, and that program is really taking off at the Parks Department. This is a program for 50 and over, and we provide different activities for them to do throughout the day, throughout the month. And so some of those activities that we have been doing in the previous months, we have walking every day as long as the gym is available. I know that we're moving into nicer weather, so a lot of people will be walking outside now instead of inside, but the gym is available for walking, and that is for any age over the age of 18. Can come in as long as the gym is not being rented out, and they can walk throughout the day during business hours. We've had a lot of individuals who have been coming in the mornings to walk during those time frames. We also have been offering pickleball in the gym, but I know that they will be moving outside with this nicer weather, and so that will be moving outside. We've had shuffleboard, that's went over really well. We had Singo Bingo in March, and we also had line dancing. And so those are some fun activities. We're just wanting to promote community engagement, health and wellness, and just bringing people out together to have community involvement with each other and give others something to do during the day. Our cards and conversation or games and conversations have went over just wonderful at the park. They love coming in. We teach them different card games or board games, and they'll teach us some, and so we've really had a lot of fun with the cards and conversations. And then we do have Purdue Extension. Stephanie from Purdue Extension, she comes once a month, and she will do a nutrition class of some kind. We had, last month we had one that talked about cooking with less sodium in your diet, and so that went over really well. And then we also have a monthly meeting that we encourage people to come to offer up their suggestions for living well, aging well, and maybe give ideas of different events that they would like for us to have, or just share some ideas that they may have. And so we do that meeting the fourth Thursday of every month, and that's open to anyone that participates in Living Well, Aging Well. And we do a drawing, so everybody who participates in our activities and signs our sign-in sheet when they come to our events, we will do a drawing at that meeting, and someone will receive a gift for participating for the month of March, April, May, whatever month it is. So if you come and participate in our events, you have a chance of winning a prize at the end of the month. So we have lots of fun with these events. We are looking to grow this program more. We'll probably have some bigger dining experiences, maybe selling some tickets for a dinner and dance or something like that. We've tossed around many ideas, like an adult prom or a bingo night or a Christmas jingle and mingle event. So there's lots of things that we're looking at in the future, but it seems like everyone's really enjoying the Living Well, Aging Well program.
So I want to ask, is there a certain age group that you're targeting, or do I need to be a certain age to access the gym during your open hours or some of these programs?
Sure, that's a great question. For the Living Well, Aging Well programs that we have, those are for 50 and older. But the walking in the gym, anyone can participate. We have had some comments made to us that those who are under 50 would like to have events to participate in as well. And so we're looking into that. The Living Well, Aging Well was sponsored by a grant that we had. And so we are looking into some programming for those who are under the age of 50. And then we're also going to look at maybe a few of the activities, opening it up to everyone. So, but this Living Well, Aging Well program is specifically for 50 and older.
And do I need to pre-register for some of those programs?
Not currently. We have not set that up. It's just been open to anyone who would like to participate who's in that age range. In the future, we may, for particular classes, if the instructor needs to know how many is going to participate. But so far, we haven't had to know those numbers. And so it's just come as you wish.
And I want to find out more.
Yeah.
Where can I find out more about the specific programs?
So we have something new to the Parks Department. We have an app on our phone that is called Member Me Plus. And the Member Me Plus app, you can log on and it will, it's our app for the park, and you can scroll through and get our announcements. And our announcements are listed for all the events that we're having. And we update that once a month. And so all of our events will be on there. You can click on that. We also will have the calendar for the month on there as well, for Living Well, Aging Well, and you can go on and see all of the events for the entire month. You can also we print out calendars and we give them, pass them around town. And so there may be a calendar posted at different businesses. And then you can also go to the city website, to the Parks Department, and get our information off of there as well.
Okay. Do you want to tell us about any other upcoming programs you have this spring or summer?
I would love to. I did write some down so I wouldn't forget. We have opening day baseball is May 4th. So we usually have a parade that day, and then we have some opening day like activities, and the concession stands will be open. And last year we had a great turnout. The kids had a lot of fun. And so that will be May 4th. Registrations for baseball are currently closed because practices have now started and everything. So May 4th is opening day, and we'll have a parade that day. And then let's see, April 8th is the eclipse, and there will be parking at the soccer fields and then also at Roberts Park. And then we also have glasses available at the Parks Department, so they can stop in and pick up glasses there. And then May 25th is opening day for our pool. So everyone's getting excited about that. We do have pool passes currently available at the Parks Department. You can stop in and buy your pool pass for the summer. And then Summer Discovery opening day for our kids camp is May 28th. So those are the upcoming events that we have for the month of May, and some are for April as well.
So I'm curious about the eclipse. If I want to get some glasses, do I just stop into the Parks Department?
Yes, we do have those currently. They are, we didn't have any donated to us, so they are for purchase. But those are at the Parks Department, and anyone can stop in and get those.
And your Parks Department hours?
We are open Monday through Friday at the Miller Building from 8 to 4.
Okay. And you have, what sporting season is coming up?
April is soccer. So soccer is currently happening on Saturdays at the soccer complex. And then baseball, softball, t-ball will start in May, on May 4th, so that weekend.
It's not too late to sign up if we want to participate in baseball, softball, and t-ball.
Actually, the sign-ups closed in March.
Oh, okay.
So yes,
okay,
because we have to do a draft, and then the teams are chosen, and then they have to have a few weeks of practice before we have opening day. So practices are going on currently through the month of April.
Okay, very good. I have to also say, I love the Christmas light display. Jumping back to that, that was wonderful. Could you tell us a little bit more about the success you had with that project?
That was so much fun. I was really excited how it turned out. I was nervous. That was the first time we did that at the Parks Department that I'm aware of. And so we just opened it up for businesses. Anyone can participate. The businesses are, or individuals, we did have a few individuals that put their own display up. They're responsible for getting their lights and putting their display together, but we offer the electricity for them. And then we tell them, we have the spaces plotted out on where they can set up. And the setup begins the last week of November, and they have to be set up and ready to go by December 1st. And then we offer a public People's Choice Awards. I was trying to think of what it's called. We offer a People's Choice Awards. So they can drive through the park. We had a box last year. They could pick up the ballot and they could mark their favorite display. And then we have a donation box that was set up at the park by the little police station booth. They could drop their ballot in there. They could offer some donation money if they wanted to as well. And then we have a Christmas event for the public in December, and that's when Santa comes to the park, and we have pictures with Santa and lots of booths. We had carriage rides last year, and that's where we gave the People's Choice Award. First, second, and third place was that night as well. And so we had a great turnout. So we'll be doing that again this year. So we are looking for businesses to set up displays, and it's not too late to sign up. They can go ahead and sign up now, or it's not too early, I should say, to sign up. They can start signing up now and let me know that they're interested in having a display at the park through the month of December. It is set up for the whole month. We're also looking for sponsors to help because we also added more lights last year than normal, and we'd like to do that every year. And then the sponsorships also help pay for the awards that the winners, the People's Choice Awards, the sponsorships help pay for that. They helped pay for the carriage rides last year because that was not a charge to the community. So we had a sponsor for the carriage rides. And so we're hoping to add some extra fun activities this year too. So I think it's going to be a great event through the month of December.
That's great, and it's certainly not too early to start planning some of those elaborate displays. Anything else coming up with the Parks Department we might need to know?
We do have the Renaissance Fair we're bringing back again this year. It's going to be in October, and I believe the date is October 12th. It's on a Saturday this year. We had it on Thursday evening last year, but we would like to have the hours extended a little bit, and we want people to be able to have time to attend it. And so we're looking at having it on a Saturday in October. And so if you are interested in having a booth at the Renaissance Fair, you can contact the Parks Department, or you can contact Stephanie with the Farmers Market. She is taking care of all of the booths. We're going to have the strongman competition again this year. That was so much fun last year, and so we'll have that again this year. And then just some extra fun activities. Dress up in your Renaissance attire. We were really we were excited to see how many came out last year all dressed in their Renaissance attire. So that was so much fun. It was a great event, and we're just looking to extend and grow it even more this year.
So if I go, what types of booths and things am I going to see, as well as wonderful costumes?
So most of the booths that were last year were handmade items that kind of had a Renaissance theme to them. So some people had jewelry that they made. Some had the Renaissance flower crowns that people wear. Those were for sale. Handmade bags, and we had a lady who brought her sheep, and she did like the sheep weaving or
spinning.
What's that? Yes. So she did that. We had homemade food. There was a lot of different items there at the festival. So we really encourage, if you want a booth, to make sure that it has more of the things that you're selling are more of a Renaissance theme. But Stephanie takes care of all that. She had a lot of people who have a booth at the farmers market. They participated in the Renaissance Fair as well.
Okay. Is there music and entertainment?
We did have a band last year, and so we're looking at, we may bring them back, or we may have another musical feature this year. I'm not sure yet what we're going to do, but we will have music. We did have an outdoor movie last year as well. So we showed the movie Shrek, and our local Luke's Barber Shop sponsored that. And so we're hoping to have an outdoor movie again this year. And we had food trucks, and it was a lot of fun.
It sounds great. I know the Parks Department does so much for the community and offers so many opportunities to get involved and be active and stay physically healthy as well as mentally healthy. Thank you so much for everything that you bring.
Yes,
we do appreciate
you're welcome. It's a lot of fun, and events are my passion. I love putting on events, and I'm a big dreamer, and I like to come up with new things that we can do, and so it's been a lot of fun. I have 1 year down in the books and working on my second year, so it's been a lot of fun.
That's great. Thank you. Thank you so much, Marla.
Well, thank you for having me. I appreciate it.
So we'll talk a little bit about, Tracy and I, about Healthy Fayette County and some of the events that are coming up. One, we have our stroll starting in April. We want to invite you to come down and stroll from 7th Street to the Art Gallery at 4th Street. In April, there will be a band, Rubber Souls, out to provide some entertainment. We're also looking at some other opportunities to possibly have some games out in the street. Just different things to keep you occupied as you're walking those 3 blocks up and back down. We want something for everyone to do, including some sidewalk chalk and sidewalk art and things like that. In May, don't forget, we'll have a walk on the second Friday night every month through October. In May, we're wanting to focus on Mental Health Month and have some opportunities again to get together and spend time together and do some walking up and down the street as well. And then our art gallery has so much going on as well. And Tracy's, will you tell us a little bit about those activities?
Well, it's interesting. You said you were having Rubber Soul playing in April, and one of our members of the Art Association is Rick Coleman, and so he will have actually his opening will be in October. He'll have a one-man show that's coming up this in October. So that's going to be fun to see his work. But we also have the second Friday, like she said, when the strolls happen, is the opening of every art show that we have during the year. So this year, in April, this month, we'll be having a group actually coming from Henry County. So it'll be the Arts Association of Henry County has a group called the $2 Tuesdays. And so there's 10 different artists that are going to have their artwork in our gallery. And those artists are from East Central Indiana and some a little further than Henry County. So we have Marilyn Witt, Charlene Manifold, Lisa Finnegar, Jean McCurley, McCarley, Patty Starr from Fayette County, Shirley Thurston, Diane Darling, Cindy Bay, Deborah Miller, and Anita Kroll, who's also a member of the Whitewater Valley Arts Association. So they're going to have a wide range of different art. But they get together every Tuesday, and they are a group that just likes to spend time together, inspire each other, and come up with different ideas. So, I've seen a few of these people's or these artists' artwork, and they're beautiful. So I'm looking forward to seeing the rest of them, because 3 of them I've shown in our gallery before. So also on that opening night, which is April 12th, is when we have the art stroll, and the opening night is also the high school musical. And so that's The Old Man and the Old Moon, and that will be from on the 12th, 13th, and 14th of April. We'll also have, if you go to our Whitewater Valley Arts Association Facebook page, you can check out the classes we're offering. We have, on the 7th, we have Introduction to Stained Glass with Gary Rubendahl. We have April 13th will be Zentangle with Dr. Amy Shaker from Richmond, and this is going to be an interesting way of doing doodling. She is a certified Zentanglist, and there's only 100 that are certified, and it's a way of meditating and drawing, and just letting the drawing release all your stress. And so she says she gets funny looks when she says, okay, I'm giving you a pencil and I'm giving you paper, but you don't get an eraser. Yeah. So you have to make art from what you draw. And so it's kind of interesting. So I'm actually signing up for that class myself. So looking forward to that one. And then in April 20th, we have Introduction to Crochet. I'll be teaching that one. I've done crochet since I was 9, learned it from my great-grandmother and things. So we're just going to do the basics. And on that day, April 20th, will also be another stained glass class with Gary Rubendahl. And then on the 27th will be a macrame class. So please look at the Facebook page, because these classes are filling up pretty fast. If they are full, we do have a waiting list, and we'll make sure that you're on the waiting list. And when we get a new date, we'll let you know about that. But also, on our street, the Imagine Performing Arts have the building next to us now on the 406 Central Avenue. And so the Performing Arts group will be doing on April 2nd through the 4th is a 3-day storytelling at 6:30 there at their building. And then on April 7th is a storytelling festival where you tell the story. So you can come in and talk, tell a story for people on that day, as well as having an open mic night event. So that's happening with IPA, or Imagine Performing Arts, and check out their Facebook page also for more information.
So we combine not only some physical activity for Healthy Fayette County, but we combine that with art. So that also brings in mental health, helps stimulate the economy for downtown shops and restaurants as well. One thing that I find fascinating, if you could talk to a little more about the Monday night wood carving opportunities. They've been very popular.
Well, on the art strolls, our wood carvers have had a great time setting out and demonstrating for everybody. So we've had John Duffy actually teach some classes also. He had a full class this last Saturday, and so he's going to be doing another one in May. I think it's May 2nd. Will be his introduction to wood carving. But there is a group that meets at the gallery every Monday night from 6 to 8 o'clock, and they just sit down and he says they try to figure out the world's problems and just carve away as they're doing that. So they've been really having a great time, and we've had a lot of people from the stroll actually come in and learn how to wood carve with them.
Am I going to have to register for that Monday night program?
No, you don't have to. No, that was just you come in the gallery at 402 North Central Avenue, and they'll set you down and get you started. But if you want to really get into a little bit more, he is having a class then, like I say, on a Saturday, where he will teach you the techniques, and he'll actually provide a kit, I think, for you to actually work on.
Is he also allowing children of a certain age to participate?
I think we had an 11-year-old that participated this last time. So as long as the parent is there, it's better, you know, because they are using sharp tools. So we want to make sure that parents know that they're there, or give the permission to do so. And then we also have quilters on Tuesday mornings. So we have ladies that meet from 12 to noon or 12 to 1, and you can learn how to hand quilt back in our back room. So those are some interesting things that we have besides just the art gallery stuff going on.
I think it's important to include our youth in some of these programs and these activities that we may not think typically quilting or the wood carving or something like that. Communities That Care this month is sponsoring Show Kids You Care by showing them how proud you are of them and the projects and activities that they will be involved in. So what a great opportunity through the art gallery to be able to do that.
Well, we've had some knitting classes back in February, and then we have crocheting as well, and I know young people are wanting to do that. I also teach rug hooking, and I've done that with some younger kids for 4-H projects and things like that. So these classes are, we're doing a macrame class, so that might be something for someone too. And sometimes, probably around the age of 10 and up, when they really are into doing something with their hands rather than running around, is the classes that, you know, these would be suited for them, that are very interested in doing something that's very detailed or whatever. We do have some classes off and on through that we've done in the past with younger children, but these are probably geared more to the 10-year-olds and up.
Okay.
So.
And I need to ask, are there fees or costs associated with these programs and these classes?
Oh, they are. We have a membership price, and we have a non-membership price, and it's like it's a discount. So if you're a member, you get a discount on them, and they range in prices depending on what kind of class it is, or how many days the classes are, or how much. There might be a material fee also, because sometimes the materials cost a little bit more. So like for the crocheting class, there will be like a $20 or $25 fee, but you get the yarn and all the hooks and a book and things to go with it. And then there's a class fee of, I think, $20 or $25 for non-members, depending. So, so you just have to kind of look at those, and you can always ask on the Facebook or come in and ask what else is needed. So.
I think that's been a great conversation today about plenty of things for families to do, adults and youth as well to do in Fayette County. I want to thank you, Marla. Thank you so much for sharing information about the parks.
Yes.
Congratulations on your Bunnies and Brownies event, as well as Breakfast with the Easter Bunny. Thank you, Tracy, for sharing all those wonderful opportunities with us. Again, websites and Facebook are great places to find this. You can reach out to Healthy Fayette County on our Facebook page as well. We look forward to hearing from you, some activities that you might like to see us try and throw together and sponsor for you, as well as just your thoughts on the current activities, the current strolls that we're hosting. So I want to say thank you so much for joining us this week.
Thank you.